together, and we're trying to encourage this and to even strengthen more and more our relations, and maybe of course vocational training, agriculture, in technical situation, transfer of technology, trying to bring Italian companies to invest here, to produce things in which we are of course leaders. I think of many issues that can be developed with in Nigerian partnership. So I'm here also to see what is happening in a number of states. University is a very important center of education, of skills, and we want to try to understand how we can work together with the international organizations, with Italian partners, European partners, to develop further this good relation. And to change a bit also the narrative, because when you look at news, you see that migration is always affected with a negative aspect, but in reality there are many positive events, positive histories. So also to change a bit the history, to show that Nigerian youth is talented, is resilient, can do it wherever it's possible. When Nigerians have a vision, they succeed. So also looking at this university here, when you have a vision, it's amazing what you created in such a few time, and it's encouraging to look into the future. Possibly, if we can find partners from Italy, from the European Union, it would even boost more and let you understand that Nigeria has everything needed for success. You have human resources, you have natural resources, you don't need anything. You have everything here. So if you have a vision, if you are resilient, your talent will make Nigeria the future hub of not only Africa but also at the national level. So I look with confidence. You should be very confident to your future. And many Nigerians who are abroad will come, and many Europeans or international communities that now host Nigerians will migrate to Nigeria because they will find here the future. So this is my wish for you, and my job is to facilitate this context, to try to bring more and more people together for a common goal, to make this country become really, it's already the big player in Africa, but should even cement and consolidate its position, because you will be the most populous country, you are already the first economy, and this is the door towards Africa. So who is here, who wants to come to Nigeria, finds the future of the continent, and also for economic growth. And let us say that environment, green energy, whatever comes beyond oil and gas, has here a bright future. Even agriculture, which is the green heart of Nigeria. You were before an agricultural country, then you discovered oil, then you have the possibility to have oil and agriculture together. You have the black gold and the green gold together, and the future is green. So here you have everything. And women are another resource, because women are already the backbone of many social activities, agriculture. And so even women empowerment, new generations, further development of your society will bring you to be a world leader. And this is why we're here, and we work together to reach this important goal for your country, for your generations, and for the benefit of all of us. Because if you're rich and we profit to work together in partnership, we can all look into a future that is of course inclusive and makes us live in a better world. But because here you find all the ingredients for success. Okay, so this is why I'm here as well.
The relationship has been cordial.
Cordial, and in Italy we host, I think, the biggest Nigerian community inside the European Union. We're not now matching with diaspora in US, UK, but Italy is more and more hosting Nigerian community, and in some regions who are leaders like Veneto, Piemonte, and Lombardy, I try to attract their interest towards Nigeria, because they have this important community, they're integrated, and they make also publicity for Nigeria. So many Italians are now looking with interest to Nigeria, and this ambassador try to create links also with these areas in which Italian companies could find some interesting already environment. Streets, roads, infrastructure, energy, water, and the kind of investing here to also form people, to make vocational training, and to give them the chance to work here with employing local people. This is the most important message.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What advice do you have for Nigerian leadership?
Let Nigerians, let them free to create. Nigerians are, I think, most creative, and like Italians, they can transform every raw material into a piece of art,
Yes.
like Michelangelo with marble. So if you let people to work, if you listen to the needs, if you make them understand that they can make it here, you will have a country that is wonderful.
And the youths that are in a greater percentage in Nigeria and arrested. What message? Just say what?
Which arrested?
The youths.
The young people.
The young
The youth
people.
must say, be confident, you have talent, you have resilience, you just need to understand the potential you have and to get the right formation. If you have a vision, nobody can stop you. This is
Thank you so
what
much.
I wanted to tell
Thank
you.
you.
Okay?
Thank you.
See
Thank
you. Okay.
Uncle of the Diocese. What message have you for the youths? They are in a greater percentage in Nigeria and they are arrested. What message, as kind of consoling words, for the young people among us?
Now, of course, the youth is a big problem and a big resource. No? Yes, I think first of all it's important that all the church and the government take more care of the educational system, because when you see some schools, sometimes the situation is horrible. And so this is very important, because today the Italian ambassador said that the most expensive thing is not to make any educational work. Because educational work is expensive, but not to do that is much more expensive. Yeah? Because after you have to build prison and all these kind of things. But regarding the church, my impression is that the work with the youth has to be deep. Not only to be happy with convention, meetings, dance and songs, okay, this is part, but also the personal formation of the youth, like in the spiritual direction, in the confession, the true catechetical formation, because some are very ignorant about the contents of the faith. No? So I think the quality of the pastoral work with the youth is also very important.
Okay, Your Excellency, there is a kind of increase in religious extremism in Nigeria. The Islamic terrorism and some of those things. What approach do you suggest in order to combat this problem in Nigeria that has eaten deep into the fabrics of the society?
Maybe I will disappoint you, but after 5 years in Nigeria, my impression is that we have to be very careful to present the problems, because always the situation are more complicated, no? Because sometimes what we call terrorism is only criminality. People who want to make money, and after they stample Islam or Christianity, no? And there is a fact now that when we take Boko Haram probably has killed much more Muslims than Christians.
Yes.
If you go to Maiduguri, I was there 3 times.
Sorry.
I was there 3 times and I saw it. No? So we have to be very careful because otherwise we create a war of religion. And many people will profit of this war of religion for making their business. When something negative happens here in Nigeria, we have always to examine it carefully. What happened, when happened, who did, why did. Like the kidnapping of a priest. Why they kidnap a priest? Because they were together with other people, and why they have not to kidnap the priest, no? They don't look at that, but they don't kidnap them because they are priests. And that we create also abroad this image of persecution, or there was some times ago telling there is they try to eliminate the priests from Nigeria. My God, if you come here to Anambra, you will see that you will never eliminate the priest in Nigeria. There are so many, no?
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, I told once, the first victim of war and terrorism is truth. And the media have a big responsibility, because sometimes they simplify the things, they report fake news, or they report what is interesting for groups. And so we have to face all problems, also this problem of the relationship with Islam on the basis of truth.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Lord the diocese open now they can the model ayina lanya no bastata
So